Okay, so now we're gonna do sumac. I'm gonna start with a pigtail. We're gonna place that between the first and second warp threads, pull your end to the back. We're gonna go around that first one, like so. And then we're gonna go over these next two to the right, and we're gonna pull the weft between them. So you'll see that I'm now between 2 and 3. So now I'm going to go over 3 and 4, behind 4, between 3 and 4. And you just keep doing that. So you're going over 2 to the right and then between the 2. Over 2 to the right. Behind that right warp thread and then in between the 2. So I'm starting between these 2. So I want to go over. You can see I've already passed through that already, but we're going over those 2. Between the 2 to the left and pulling it down. And it starts to give it that twisted look, similar to the twining. Over 2. See, I'm starting here, over these 2, and then between. Okay, so now I'm at the end. So I want to wrap around these 2, come up through the middle, then I'm going to go around this again so that we're at the same level. Then I'm going to go 2 to the left. So I am currently coming out between these 2. So I'm going to go over this one and this one. And then I'm going to pull it between those 2, like so. And then you keep doing it the other way. So I'm between these 2 starting, going over them, in between them. Starting out here, over these 2, and then in between them. Starting out here, over 2, in between them. Starting out here, over 2, coming up around that left, going behind it and pulling it. So I'm going to cut this, and I'm just going to tuck this in with a pigtail. So I'm leaving it going over that second warp thread, but I'm going to go under that first warp thread and then do a pigtail to end it. I'm going to start on that first warp thread with a pigtail because I want to do plain weave above this. Wrapping that around the left, under, over, under, and so on, over all of the odd warp threads under all of the evens. And I'm going to pull that through. Pinch it on the left. Create a bubble. Pack that down extra good, because with the twill and with the sumac it puffs out a lot more, so you can generally pack it down a lot easier. Get it in the nooks and crannies. So I'm in the open shed, so I'm completing my full passive plein weaving. You can see that these are both, the twill and the sumac are gonna be a little more texture sticking out, not as flat as your other plein weaves.